Hey, don't want to spend all your cash on manufactured gutters? Well, here we go with a little instruction. Our roof has a beam like this, a purlin like this at the end. We're going to make some little elephant-shaped things to hook on the purlin and make a gutter. First thing we got to do is put that little shepherd's crook in the end of a piece of 6mm rebar. So we put the re-rod 3 centimeters down in the vise. And bend it over nicely. Adjust that to the right height, which I've got marked in the vise right there. Hey, what's the deal? No sound? Well, checking to make sure it's the same angle as the other one. Bang, 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 bang. Yep, looks good. Next, you have to figure out your space and your slope. I decided to put a slope of 1 centimeter on each sheet of corrugate, which you'll see later on comes into factor. So you mark from the corner here down to where you want to put the first bend, and change that varying by the slope and the distance. So I made a mark there. Make your first bend right on the mark. 90-degree bend. Next, I'm doing a 9 centimeter inside square. So I got a mark on the vise here. Go down to that place. Where that mark is, right there. Another 90-degree in. Like so. Kind of shape it up a little bit. Just happens that mine's exact the same as this square right here. I have to cut off some excess here. Got a nice square. Next step is to get into the right shape. Let's see, here we got 9 centimeters. About right there. And then weld it in place. The next step, we got to put these little hangers on like this. So I got these little doodads that I cut out of something else and cut these into 4 parts and use those for hangers. So I got a sample purlin here, use it to weld on top of. Put your elephant in place like this. Slide your hanger next to it. Clip that down and we'll weld right there. Next, once you get those welded, just bang the weld off a little bit. We'll grab it like this and the vice grips and bend this thing over. And then pound it down the rest of the way with the hammer. And then we'll just do some final welding to stiffen this thing up. Scraping the little bits of rust and weld off. I thought maybe I could just dip them in, but it seems like too much hangs on it. Alright, here we are in the backyard. Got my corrugate, my hangers, and we're going to make some gutters. Okay, this stuff isn't very thick, so we can cut it with the scissors. We got all the elephants laid out. We've got the piece of corrugate folded up into a trough. And I'm going to start at that end of the roof and bring the water this way. So as you can see, the elephants are in order of height here. So I'm going to start with the highest, the closest to the roof at this end. So this will be the second one. Slide it on somewhere to about here, and then put the first one on here. And each trough, each section of corrugates gets 3 of these. Then we're going to put it up to the roof and line it up. It should go 1, skip 1, and then the second hanger. And then skip 2 for the last one. So it's going to be something like this. Of course, it's bolted down. The water will go that way. Okay, I'm kind of cheating because I don't want to wreck my drill bit. So I'm taking the self-tapping screws off the roof to use those for a drill bit. And then I'll drill the hole right here. Easy as that. And then I'm going to round it out, make it a little bit bigger with a drill bit. Put a rivet in to hold it in place. I guess you could use screws here, but I don't have any good ones. Rivets seem easier. There we go. And there we have it, an African gutter system. The majority of the water is coming out here at the end, but I think I need a little bit steeper slope. It's leaking out in a couple places. Well, we had our first big rain and the gutters performed quite well. In fact, I filled up almost 200 liters of water and didn't even catch all the water just in this 1/4 section of the roof. So anybody got any ideas on how to build a cistern to store the water?